We need to talk about what's coming next, because it is absolutely going to blow your mind. I've been poring over the latest leaks, and my jaw is completely on the floor. But real quick, before we dive into the absolute madness of these upcoming updates, do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button. It really helps out a lot, and you definitely don't want to miss the deep dive theory crafting we're going to be doing as these patches get closer. All right, let's break this down together. I know everyone is fixated on the immediate future, but I want to completely flip the script and jump straight into version 3.5, because what Kuro is doing here totally flips how we usually build our teams. Okay, picture this. Yangyang, the sweet, cheerful girl who writes us letters and wants to watch flowers, is getting an SP variant, and she is shifting entirely away from Arrow. She is coming back as a Havoc unit, but it's not just an element swap. She is transforming into a literal Berserker-style main DPS. Hear me out, because her core mechanic is where things get completely wild. It's called Shadow Wind stacking. You build up these stacks by nailing perfect dodges and executing your skills. Once you max them out, you convert those stacks into massive, devastating enhanced attacks right at the peak of your rotation. But here's the massive catch, and why she is the ultimate wildcard for your account. Her damage actually increases as her HP decreases. Let that sink in for a second. The closer she is to 0 health, the harder she hits. This completely shatters our traditional team building habits. We are so used to slapping a premium healer on our main carry and calling it a day, but if you run a full healer with Yangyang SP, you will actively cap her output before she even reaches her true potential. You are no longer just blindly protecting your carry. You are managing risk in real time during every single fight, balancing survival against pure, unfiltered damage. The damage ceiling just went through the roof, but you have to walk a tightrope to reach it. And she isn't coming alone. We're also expecting Suizwei, who is believed to be Yang Yang's younger sister. She is supposedly dropping as a Glacio support. This tells us that even with these high-risk, high-reward kits, we are getting tailored support units designed to help us manage that chaos. Speaking of version 3.5, we also have to talk about Electro Rover. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, cool, another rover element I'll just bench in a week. Stop right there. Electro Rover is being built completely differently. They are being positioned as a core enabler, not just a situational swap. Even crazier, they are tied directly to the upcoming Manju region, dropping across 3.5 and 3.6. Electro Rover isn't built for the current meta. They are a foundation for future systems and team archetypes we haven't even seen yet. They basically do the job of 2 characters at once, setting up the entire board for the next phase of the game. Quick pause. If you love breaking down these crazy new mechanics and theory crafting spicy team comps, you need to join our Discord server. The link is down below. Come hang out, you can chat with like-minded people, share your hype, flex your builds, and just vibe with the community. We'd love to have you. Now, let's step back into patch 3.4, because while everyone is going to be distracted, Lucilla is quietly about to become your new best friend for anything Glacio-related. She is an upcoming Glacio Rectifier user functioning as a sub-DPS and a massive team enabler. Lucilla doesn't just do damage, she reshapes the whole battlefield. Her first mechanic, the Permafrost Protocol, deploys persistent frost zones using her rectifier. These zones apply rimefall buildup to enemies and shred their Glacio resistance. She creates this amazing passive environment where every Glacio hit from your team just chunks the enemy, simply because she exists on the field. But wait, there's more. Her second mechanic uses Hoarfrost charges. You accumulate these charges whenever your team uses their resonance skills, and then Lucilla cashes them in through her liberation to unleash massive, large-scale AoE Glacio detonations. The more active your team is, the more aggressively you rotate, the harder she nukes. And if you have Hiyuki, oh man, this is going to be so much fun. Pairing Lucilla with Hiyuki unlocks a double breaker rotation. This duo reportedly increases your gauge break speed by roughly 40%. 40%! That isn't just a tiny quality of life buff. That is a fundamental cheat code for endgame content. Oh, and as a fun little cherry on top, there is unconfirmed chatter that her signature headmistress hat might actually transform mid-combat. We don't know if it's purely cosmetic or tied to her kit yet, but the drip potential is off the charts. Finally, we need to have a serious real talk moment about the patch 3.4 collaboration banner, because this is the biggest curveball of them all. Based on current info, this banner is throwing the rulebook out the window. It will not use the standard structure, the pity you've been grinding and saving on your current banners. It does not carry over to the collab pool. You are starting from absolute 0 on a completely separate counter. Worse yet, the pull currency itself is expected to be different. You won't be using your standard Astrite-based pulls. It is a totally separate resource running its own independent economy. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are whispers of a pull one, get one free mechanics, similar to older games. If you pull one copy of a collab character, you might get a bonus copy for free, up to a maximum of 2. Plus, there is a very good chance that Rebecca will be completely free just by completing the event. This means you can focus all of your new separate pull currency entirely on Lucy. Just remember, collaboration characters traditionally never rerun. This is a one-and-done window, so you need to start mentally preparing your resources now. Between managing your HP for Havoc Yangyang, breaking the game with Lucilla, and navigating a totally new banner economy, these next few patches are going to be wild. So, I have to ask, who are you planning to pair them with? Are you going all in on the high-risk Havoc Yangyang, or are you building the ultimate Glacio team with Lucilla? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to read your team ideas.